Welcome. You get the noise in the background. Trying to turn the TV down. All right, there we go. Peace and love. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Fall Soup Saturdays, where we're going to get a fall soup in every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just waiting for a few of you to get in here so we can get started. Absolutely. Give me one moment.
I have to sell my car.
All my devices are talking at the same time. All right, here we go. All right, thank you for the likes. Thank you for coming in. All right, so first things first, we're going to be getting started with putting everything together. Some things I actually prepped already. As you will see, I have here, give me 1 second to, here we go. I have prepped some things I have here so far, so give me a second. I apologize, y'all. I'm just not as prepared as I thought I was going to be. Peace and love. Welcome in. Hey, Zoe. Welcome in. I am here. Absolutely. And positively. Just actually. All right. Thank you so much for the likes and the loves, y'all. I love it. Thank you. And thank you for your patience. Give me one moment. I just have to get myself geared up here. Hey, Elevated Tia on the Globe. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. We're going to go ahead and get started. I appreciate y'all showing up here. I can actually see the chat over here on this side. So when y'all see me look into this direction, I actually have my phone over here too, so I can actually see who's saying what there as well. So there we go. All right, so we're going to get started, y'all. I know y'all all ready to see what soup I was going to make. I know y'all can see it on this thing that says I'm going to make cream of broccoli cheddar soup. How I'm going to make it? Y'all know. Vegan style. There will be no dairy, absolutely no dairy in this dish. But we will have the cream, and we will have the texture, and we will have the taste. That's all really the most biggest part there, right? Hey, how are you, Hannah Crew 5102? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, just have a few more things that I need to chop up. I had just chopped up these things here as I was prepping, so I didn't have you in here, all night long with me. I'm getting ready to plug up this here because we're going to saute these onions, garlic, and carrots. As first what we're going to get started with. Of course, this goes into the soup itself. Then we're going to make the broth in here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do everything. I'll bring you in a little closer so you can see what's going on. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? If I'm not interacting a lot in the chat, it's only because I'm trying to keep it consistent and short as possible so that, it's able to be rewatchable, right? Because I do want people to come in and see these beautiful vegan fall soups that I'm creating on my channel. All right. So make sure, if y'all haven't, share this vibe out, share it out. Like the live if you have not already liked the live. Tell everybody else about all of these wonderful soups that we're going to be having over here on Queen's Alchemy every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's for the month of October. It might continue, but this is for the month of October. All right. Let's go. All right. So let me find what I did with my knife. All right, so here I have started cutting up the onions here. And I got my garlic here, which I'm going to move over just a little bit there. And I got these carrots here. I got extra carrots because I don't know if that's enough. I'm not a huge carrot person. I don't know if anybody else likes carrots like that, but I'm not a huge carrot person. So, but I'm going to chop a little bit of these green onions. I'm going to leave some too as a garnish. So we're going to set these to the side here. All right. So also we're going to set these carrots to the side here also. And we're going to get these things sauteing in the pan here. I'm heating it up as we speak. I thought I was. Remember I told you I cook everything on the medium heat, so that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so check it out, check it out. All right, I got the oil behind me. And I'm not going to use but a dab of this. I say this all the time, but that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Because it really don't need oil really at all. In essence, you gotta. All right, here we go. All right, so this first thing is first. So where's my towel so I can try this on? Everybody having a great Saturday? Welcome in, Jeffrey. Welcome in, Monique. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your love and your appreciation. I appreciate you. Tips Takes. Beautiful to see you, my sister. If I'm not saying your name, it's only because the screen is flipping and I don't have access to. Let's see. Who else in the chat? Zoe, Tia on the glow. All right, I got you. All right, let's come on, heat up here. On the back here on this skillet, I did take the liberty of steaming the broccoli a little bit because, you know, nobody wants any tough broccoli. Okay. Now, I had two ways that I wanted to make this. I'm going to mention the other way to you as I go through the process. But I'm going to do it this way today, and then maybe in the future I will try to do it a different way. Maybe just to see how creamy it comes out. You know what I mean? Right now, this is all I got to do. This is what I get for chopping up all my stuff beforehand, right? Just trying to make it quick and efficient for y'all. As y'all know, I'm doing a cream of broccoli soup. If anyone could drop in the chat for me, the place that you know is most famous for their cream of broccoli soup. What restaurant is known for their cream of broccoli soup? Or what restaurant have you had the best cream of broccoli soup? Let me know that. Let me know that. Yes. So I'm going to bring y'all a little closer so y'all can see this. Bring you down in there. Bam. Like so, like so. So y'all can see it. Y'all saying anything? Let me see what y'all saying. Panera bread. Okay. Panera bread. That's one of your places. All right. Let me get this stuff in here before it starts burning up. First, I'm going to go with the white onion first. Now, this is on the medium heat, but on this plate, I always forget that I can't put it on 3 because it's going to do a number. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Well, Panera Bread do have a famous one, but as crazy as this going to sound, I fell in love with cream of broccoli soup back in the day from Subway. From Subway. So I took a little bit of Panera, I took a little bit of everybody, and I tried to create it in a vegan style. You know, we're going to bring these carrots in there. Those carrots in there, like so. All right. Toss those around. And y'all know y'all gonna have to let this cook down a little bit with those carrots, because the carrots are gonna be a little hard. You know what I mean? So definitely. And y'all will notice that I take my time when I put that garlic in there, unless I'm cooking something that's all fragrant, that's not gonna take as long to cook. Then I'll put that garlic in right away. But I know these carrots are gonna take a little longer. They're gonna begin to get a little soft, but they'll be softer once we add the broth in. Okay, so I didn't grab my. Hold on, y'all. I gotta grab something up there. Peace and love, Crystal's World. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everyone, for showing up today. As you can see now, I have cooked down the carrots, and I've also cooked down the onion. I'm now going to throw in the garlic, and the aroma in this house is off the chain. I'm going to throw this green onion in there too, also. Okay, so now we put everything in here that we're going to be using. You see, it's not a whole lot down in there. That's why I know I'm going to probably need some more carrots. You know, I'll try and get away with not putting as much carrot in there, but I'm going to go ahead and cut up a little bit more carrot. Being stingy with the carrot, because I told y'all, I mean, carrots okay. You know what I mean? They all right. It's just that, sometimes you gotta, sometimes you just gotta, you can be sparing with them and do so. But for myself, I just, at least as carrots as I can have, truly the better. I like them juiced way better than I do as the whole vegetable. I don't like a lot of it, I guess to say. Maybe if I knew some more dishes I can make with carrots, I would do so. Alright, ready to throw this in there. We're going to let this be enough. Carrots in here. Yes, yes. Now you know another place, ooh, this smells so good. Now you know another place that you can get some pretty decent soups is, but I don't think they have, I definitely know they don't have a broccoli cheddar, or I'm calling it everything, creamer broccoli cheddar, broccoli cheese. They don't have that, is Olive Garden. Now they do have some decent soups. I'm going to be bringing some of those to you too, right off the press. Name one of your Olive Garden favorite soups. Let's see if it's on my list to make. Let me see what y'all got going on. Hey, a brilliance blessing. Oh, that is so good. Yes, squash do sound delicious. Oh my gosh. I got some over there too. You're going to make me cut it up in a minute. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I wish I would have thought of it beforehand. Actually, my other thing that I was going to tell you, see, you said squash, and I said no to the thing that I was thinking about. What I was thinking about adding was some potatoes. Adding potatoes to this. Dicing up some potatoes and adding them to it. There you go. All right, so that's all sauteed up there. And it smells delicious, y'all. It smells delicious. Like I can eat that right now. All right. And then what we're going to do now is, because I'm making my own cream sauce. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with this or not, but I'm making my own cream sauce. I told you it's no dairy. I don't use dairy, but I am going to be using some vegetable broth, which I'm going to be using probably, I'm going to measure to an extent, but I usually let my ancestors guide me. I hear a lot of people say that. I think that's cute. Jay, welcome in, sis. I'm over here about to make this, I'm going to bring this up to a boil here. Hold on a second. There we go. Now I'm going to turn it up. so I can get this to start boiling down. Now that was 1 cup of broth. And as you can see, it really just barely lined the bottom of the pan. As you can see down in there. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So I'm gonna put another cup of broth in there. Like so. There we go. Ow! That looks good. All right. And I've shared with you before why I use Swanson. Swanson's, it's a household name, which, you know, don't give me no comfort for real, because some of these household names have sold out, you know. But when it came down to the vegetable stock that I'm using here, it was vegetable broth, which was carrots, onions, celery. It's using salt. It doesn't say what kind of salt. Flour, and also it says dehydrated carrots. So they're closest to something that's not a lot of extra ingredients on there. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's this. We're going to put that in there. That's first. We're going to put that in there. Now, probably have to add some more because we're going to be adding in some coconut milk. All right. I got to open this up real quick. Give me a fork out of here. Use a knife. Use a spoon. Just want to make sure. Okay. Just want to make sure it's tight. So this is the coconut milk I'm going to be using. I'm just pouring about half the can. Half the can. For right now. Thought I turned up the fire. The fire, turning up the fire. Alright, so now that I put that in there, I'm going to let that begin to boil. And I'm also getting ready to add in some cashews. I keep them in this container because it's a sealed container. But I get my cashews. I did buy these once upon a time, but I've been reusing this container. It's a good storage container. But my cashews I buy raw out the little machine by the pound. You can get them at different stores. That's where I get mine from. And we're going to put in about 2 to 3 cups of cashews. I'm going to start with 2 cups of cashews. And let this begin to boil. Okay. You're probably like, what in the world is she doing? Oh, okay. Look at Jay ain't wondering what she doing. Jay ain't wondering. She like, I use cashews for sauce too. For cream, all of that. All the things. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. So, we're going to get this to boil, and I'm about to put this up on as high as I can go. I thought I had already turned it up while I'm in here running my mouth. But yeah, so JB over there cooking, especially if got anything to do with some pasta. She cooking, y'all. Yes. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. And if you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this out to all of your friends and your family. Let them know that we're over here cooking up fall soups, even though in some areas it's not even feeling like fall yet, but it's feeling like fall in this kitchen. I'm trying to tell you, these lights though, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how them lights work. These lights, y'all. I don't know if you can see it. Can't bring it close enough. But they shining on me. They're keeping the light. So yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Absolutely. I already know. Any pasta for you. Did anybody answer my question about what their favorite soup was from Olive Garden? Okay. Yes. A Brilliant Blessing said Olive Garden is my favorite restaurant. The pasta fagioli and the chicken gnocchi soups are my favorite. Okay. So I've never had the chicken gnocchi because that came out after I wasn't eating meat anymore. But I had the pasta fagioli back in the day, and that was my jam. I do want to recreate the pasta fagioli, but I actually want to recreate the zuppa toscana as well, because that one right there is speaking to me, and I got everything I can use for that also. Yes, absolutely. Never added potatoes. We'll definitely try the next time. No, I'm going to be adding the squash the next time, because that's probably fire. Like, that's probably fire to add the squash. Definitely. The potatoes came to me because I know that you can get, it'll thicken it up a little bit, give it another texture, a layer of texture. But we're going to have quite a few textures in here. Let's see how much we can get this to boil. This is what it's looking like now, y'all. I'm trying to pull it down in there for you. There you go. That's what it's looking like now. I almost feel like I want to put some more carrots in there. Even though as much as I was talking about the carrots, I just don't see them enough. Maybe I'll put some in there. Definitely. What y'all think? Enough carrots, or I should add some more carrots? It's feeling like fall in Atlanta right now? For real? I mean, here in North Carolina, I mean, it was 78 today. What's the weather there? Yeah. You know, as I put these soups together, it reminds me of, just great down home cooking. Like, people don't even cook anymore. They don't really take the art up of cooking, because cooking in itself is such a therapeutic thing to do. I take so much joy in doing so. I love it. What you typing? It? You typing it? Tia? IT? Okay, so I'm gonna let that get to boiling. 83 degrees here. Oh, okay. That's what you were trying to say, but it kept saying it. Yeah, you in the D. So it's cold. You typically cold this time of year sometimes. Sometimes, y'all. Sometimes. But come on in. Come on in. Make sure y'all share this out. We are getting ready. As you can see, it is starting to boil over here. We're going to get this. I need to get some. Pop, pop. Got this cheese. Okay, so now, it was sitting before you complete the sentence. Okay, I feel you. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add in the additional ingredients in here. I will be using, of course, a little sea salt. I use pink Himalayan sea salt quite a bit. That's enough. To your liking, to your taste. We're going to add a little black pepper. To your liking, to your taste. Nothing has to be. I always start out light so I can always come in with more. Of course, we're going to add a little garlic powder, even though we got garlic in there. You always want to add you a little bit. The best is seasoning, the best it is. All right? And then we're going to add a little onion powder in here as well. Okay. So those are all the things that we'll be adding in there right now. Also some nutritional yeast. I'll be right back. I got to step around you. Let me stir this up. Let me step around you. Move you back so I can get to the nutritional yeast. It's in this cabinet right here. Bam. Okay, I'm going to bring you right back to where you were. There, y'all can see. There you go. Y'all back where y'all can see again. All right, let's do this. All right. So now, nutritional yeast. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. Not a lot. It gives it a, sometimes a cheesy flavor, but more of that yellowing that we like to see on our, it smells so good, on our soups for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this down just a little bit on the boil. Now, on all honesty, y'all, I feel like I don't know, y'all probably like, she is so undecisive with those carrots. Originally, I started out with 2 carrots. I had 4 carrots ready to be diced. I only did 2 to begin with. And now I'm ready to add in this last carrot. You know, cooking is a visual and a physical thing, right? So if you visually see it and it looks good, you'll even try it, right? But if you visually see it and it don't look good, you're not as hyped to try it. So, you know, when them taste buds get to going, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. We're going to throw these in there too, y'all. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more cashews in there too. All right, just because I want to make sure my cream is creaming. All right, I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to break this up too. All right, thank you for watching here. Make sure y'all like the live and tapped in. And remember, every Saturday at 5 p.m., let everybody know that I'll be right here on this channel cooking up these fall soups. And when I tell you, I already gave y'all the scoop on the cashews. They looking good, but if I don't put a few more in there right now, as I speak, what's going to end up happening, it may not be creamy enough. Now, if it is too creamy, I can always break that down with the broth, but if it ain't creamy enough, I won't be able to break that down. You get what I mean? So you can overdo it because you can always cut it. But we're going to bring this back to a boil again. But you cannot actually, you can't actually add more cream to it unless you make it on the side. And actually, I do have some sour cream in there that I made out of cashews that I actually could put in here as well, because the ingredients for the sour cream really is not something that will off. Well, I don't know, because I did put in my sour cream, I did put a little vinegar, so it might be off a little bit. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. So what we're gonna be doing next is we're gonna be adding in. We're gonna let that cook down just a little bit more, but we're gonna add in this cheese also, and then we're gonna get all of this creamed up. Creamed up, baby. Pause, as most people say. Pause. All right, all right. All right, here we go. Once that gets back up to speed, I did want to, there we go. Come into this again. Come on. Boil, boil, boil. Yes. Do you have any recipe for vegan breadsticks? Huh. Actually, I don't know that I have one of my own, but definitely, if I think about what I find out exactly what's in the breadsticks, I can easily substitute it. Definitely, I could do that. And I could substitute it, try it, see if it works. If it works, I'll give you the recipe, sis. 100%. That's pretty much how I do anything that I make. I think about how I put it together. What am I putting together? What am I trying to achieve in my, like in this soup? The biggest part of this soup is not the actual ingredients besides, offsetting the dairy, right? And the cheese. So the dairy is the cheese. The dairy is the milk. The dairy is the cheese. So okay, so now I'm going to stop tossing it and see if it boils. It should boil again for me. And while it's doing that, we're going to actually be using, we're going to put the cheese in there afterwards. Again, I use Better Goods, plant-based mozzarella. It's a mixed blend of cheddar and mozzarella. And I'm going to be using this hand mixer. I call it, it's a hand blender to actually blend this up today. So that's how we're going to this is how we're going to achieve what we need to achieve. Okay. All right. So let's just get the boiling again. All right. So, yeah, this here is, smelling delicious. And I like the fact now that I can actually see the carrots in there now. I just hope that that's not a whole bunch of carrots. You know what I mean? We're going to definitely let this cook down. This is pretty much the base of everything. We have a few more steps after this, and you're going to see it all come together. But I know y'all probably still wondering about these cashews. Anyone who has never seen. Happy Saturday, Julia. Welcome in. These cashews are going to break down into cream, and that's pretty much why I'm using them. I don't know if everybody knows how cashews are used in different ways, but I make my mayo out of cashews. I make my sour cream out of cashews. Any kind of cream, typically, I'll use cashews for. So, definitely. All right, so I'm going to take some of this cheese here, and I'm going to put a handful of it, as you can see. I'm going to drop it in there, and I'm going to begin to stir it up like this. Okay, so we're going to start out like that, because it's going to start to melt down in there. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up already, and I haven't even did the cashews. Okay, so we're going to get ready to put this in here. All right, so down in here, I don't know if I can get you guys any closer to it, but this is giving you that all right, it's getting there. Y'all can see in there. I'm definitely going to add some more sauce and cheese. Mary's Life Journey, peace and love. Hey, Calamity Jane, peace and love, peace and wellness. Welcome in. Welcome into the kitchen. We're in over here making our fall soup for a Saturday. Thank you for joining. Right now, I'm just blending up my, making my cream for my cream of broccoli. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like so far. Put this right on here like that. Come on. Be acting now. Okay, there we go. There we go. So y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see. It's pretty thick. So it's pretty chunky. So I'm going to go through and smooth this out. Definitely. But smells delicious. All right, so smells always keep me going. No matter what's happening, let's go ahead and there we go. There we go. Smooth it out just a little bit more, and then I'm going to add some extra vegetable broth. Now, y'all remember me seasoning it up earlier. That was just the beginning seasoning before I tasted it. Tasting a little bit now. It's tasting good. It just needs something. Let's see what it needs. I'm going to put a little broth in there. I'm going to say that probably was about a half cup, y'all, that I added. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese as well to the broth. I'm going to bring it back up to a boil. Bring it back to a boil. Mary's Life Journey had an excellent interview, or I should say collab with Kendi K today. It was awesome. If you didn't catch it, she was on there dropping gems. I'm very proud of her and the move she's making right now. If you haven't checked out Mary's Life Journey, check her out. She is on the move, y'all. She got all kinds of things going over there. Mary do a little bit of everything. She got a second channel too, Styles by Mary. Check out that channel also. Definitely. Definitely. And Mary is a member of Queen's Alchemy's tribe. Thank you so much for being a member of the tribe. My sister, I appreciate you. Yes. Look at that, smoothing out really nicely now. I just need a little bit more fluids in here. Let me do this so I can get this heat down. Alright, so now y'all know. I'm gonna set this down again, because I don't know if I'm done with it or not, but I'm gonna put a little bit more vegetable broth in there. I just wanted a little thinner for my liking. That's just for me. I want it a little bit thinner, but I want it to still be, you see that? Can you see that? I still want it to be, oh, 100%. Thank you, sister. That's how we do. That's how we do. We definitely look out for one another. We have to. Because the funny thing is, you know, you could do your best on your own, but without your support, a lot of times you're nothing without your support. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all. So, right now, I'm leading with a little bit of onion powder. I'm also going to lead in with a little bit more garlic powder. Just a little bit of each. A little bit more salt. All right. And of course, where are we going without pepper, right? Throw that pepper in there. All right. So now that we got that turned down, we're going to go back in with the blender. think I'm feeling good about this. I'm going to get another taste of it just to make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to. It's got it. It's definitely got that cheese. It's definitely got that cheese flavor. This is tasting pretty good, y'all. I'm very, very excited about this. Let me turn it down again. This is very, very exciting. You know, I wish you was here to taste it too. Like, I wish I had somebody else to taste it. I don't know, last Sunday, I did have a taste tester who, I mean, some of y'all might think that she was biased because she has been, you know, my best friend since 7th grade. But I was in the town. I was in the D last weekend. And what I ended up doing is having a segment where we made Rasta pasta. We made vegan Rasta pasta together. And she was my taste tester, but we made it together. But at the same time, you know, she suggested it, we created it, and we made it. And when we did, and we tasted it together, it was like, wait a minute, this here is fire. Now, that's what I felt like. But you can ask her, she in the chat. Tia on the Glow is in the chat. She is in the chat. You can ask her. She was definitely there. All right, so here, as y'all can see, I steamed some broccoli. So the pieces of the broccoli are going to be a little fuller, but we're going to add that into the mix here. Okay, so, all right. It tastes delicious too, Monique. It really does. It tastes delicious too. Yep. So that's that. As y'all can see, I just threw that in there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stir it all in here together, like so, like so. I'm gonna add some more broth, baby. Some more vegetable broth, because that's thick and nice. It is. It's gorgeous. But I need it to be just a little bit looser. That's what I'm aiming for. Definitely. At this point, from that point to this point, I've been trying to calculate how much I was actually using as chicken of broth. But this is going to be a kind of a decisive thing based on the person who's actually, you know, making it. What's their preference? Do they want to have, you know, a looser broth? You know what I mean? Like, it's still thick. It's still thick, baby. It's still thick. Yeah. Absolutely. It's still thick. Even with that extra, I don't know why I feel like I just need some more. I'm gonna tell you, at this point, this was probably filled to here, and now it's about that much left. So I probably used quite a bit of broth. Definitely, I'm thinking I did probably about 3, 4. I did 2 in there. I'm thinking I did about a total of 4 cups of broth, which is okay. It's okay. Okay, so there we go. Now, that's more like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. So I'm gonna let this cook down together. Definitely let that cook down together. And get this safe station set up here where I can begin to I'm gonna go ahead and plate it in a moment after I let it cook down a little bit. Let me get this lid. over here, and I'll bring y'all towards the sink over this way where I'm at. Rinsing off things, getting ready to get this cleaned up section cleaned up here so we can plate it. Definitely that. All right, so take this off. Unplug that. Okay, put that over there. Clean this up. Up. Get me a spoon to serve with. Y'all, we get ready to go down in Queen's Alchemy time. Bam. Let me see what bowl. This one the closest one. Let's go with this bowl. Bam. Look at that. Let me show you that. Let me show you what I got. What Tia say? Right, exactly. Tia, I will tell y'all that probably, I want to say, close to 30 or 40% of the recipes that I've done on the channel, Tia has tried at least 30% of those. So, and y'all know I've been cooking for a long time. Y'all know this month will be a year on YouTube, y'all. This month will be a year on YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's October 27th, or it might be October 17th. I know it got a 7 in it. Yeah. So, I'm going to let it cook just a little bit more. I would like for it to cook just a little bit more. Where's the paper towel? Don't have none. I'm going to use this lid. You know how we do. We make it happen. All right. Since we didn't get ready to do that. Yes, YouTube anniversary. That would be me. Come on over. Coffee, no cream. You know you welcome over here, sis. Anytime, anytime. I wish all of y'all could come through here and have dinner with me from time to time. You know what I'm saying? That would be awesome. For sure. I would love that. I would love that. That would make me happy. Maybe I just need to put something together and have all of y'all come through. Be like, look, we throwing that, we getting it down. We getting down here in North Carolina. We getting ready to have this vegan barbecue. It's not boiling. I didn't have it up high enough. I want it to get to a roaring boil, and then I'm gonna take it off and drop it right in this bowl. And we about to taste it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Y'all come to North Carolina and hang out with your girl. Hang out with Queen's Alchemy. Yes. The queen will be right here. There you go. That's what I'm saying. We could throw something together in a nice springtime, I want to say. I don't want it to be too hot, but I don't want it to be too cold. But I want it to be nice enough that if you got the grill out, you know, everything is A1. Throw y'all a vegan barbecue. Have y'all coming in having some vegan ribs and some vegan Italian sausage and some vegan everything. Everything made from vegetables, plant-based, everything. But you still won't miss out. You'll have your same potato salads, mac and cheeses, all of that. Everything you want. It'll still be there on the table. It's just gonna not be no meat, y'all. So I know if y'all want y'all meat, I can always arrange for y'all to have a separate grill over on the side, and y'all can burn up that meat all you want. Because I used to love me some meat with some crisp on it. I ain't going to even lie. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to begin to lie. Woo. All right, so now. You from Dunn. Oh, you from Durham. Wait a minute. Did T say she from Durham? Or how far am I from Durham? I want to say 45 minutes. I'm not sure. That's a great question. I'm not originally from here, so I don't know how close I am really to a lot of things. I know how close I am to Charlotte. I'm like an hour and a half out from Charlotte, and I'm about hour 15 minutes from Raleigh. And that's because that's where the major airports are. So I catch planes and trains and automobiles out of those areas. All right, y'all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and plate this. Let me show you what it's looking like now that we got it. I'm sorry for all of the jumping around. But there we go. As you can see. I don't know if you can see it. Woo! All right, so we're getting ready to plate this. Okay. All right. It's looking good already. Oh, it's popping. I thought I cut it down. I cut it down. I don't know why it's popping like that. Okay, let me get me a good little piece of. There we go. Need some broccoli. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on this because it's popping and making a mess. And turn that off. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all. Now I gotta clean it up because I gotta get me a good photo for my. Right. Here we are. Oh, the county is done. Oh, I don't know where that county at, but I'm ready to cut up just a little bit of green onion just to sprinkle across the top here. Okay. All right. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm going to raise it up. There we go. And you can see the smoke coming off of there. And as you know, I got to get me a couple photos, so give me just a moment. Let me stir this too while this is coming down because I don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pot. Okay. Just don't want it to stick. In fact, I'm going to take it off this heat. There we go. Unplug this. There we are. Give me a second here. I'm going to grab this so I can take a photo. Wipe down this. Y'all know this is what the life of a content creator. Who know the life of a content creator? All right. Oh, let me clean that up right there. You want it to be as clean as possible. First, bring it in like this. And then we're going to bring it over like that. And we bring it like this. Straight over the top like so. And bring it from the back. Uh-oh, it flipped on me. Can y'all see that? Let me turn it over this way so y'all can see. Y'all see me taking the photo? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So now y'all know what time it is. This sister about to taste this dish. All right. So today I made, it's sticking. So today I made, thank you, coffee no cream with the floating heart. All right. Today I made a cream of broccoli cheese soup, vegan style. So there is no dairy in this. It's just strictly plant-based. All right. So we get ready to taste it. I want y'all to see me putting the spoon in there. How I look there. Look at that. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. Life with Tashiria. Frugal Mama. I did it, y'all. I get so excited when I actually make something taste like something that I always would eat. Let me tell you how important that is to me. Because I changed the way I eat, I had to come up with creative ways to actually enjoy the food that I was putting into my body. In appreciation for those things that I was doing, appreciating the fruits, the vegetables, the nuts, the grains, all of those things, while I was appreciating all of those things. At the same time, when I was thinking food and thinking eating whole based, plant based, all of those things, I realized, I'm sorry for the interruption. I realized that I used to think salad, right? I used to think, oh, I'm going to eat salad. Salad is healthy. That's the only way I could think of fruits and vegetables to be put in a salad, fruits in a smoothie. You get what I'm saying? Never expanding my thought process beyond that until I start seeing other people create meals out of other items. And I thought, they must be using their imagination because there's no way in the world that you can actually create something that tastes like something else. And then when I do your recipe, it actually tastes like the real thing. How is it possible? It's usually what I say. Like, how is that possible? Well, here's living proof, baby. Okay. This soup right here, hit it on the nail. There's nothing missing. It has exactly what it's supposed to have. There's nothing missing from it. There's nothing missing from it. Except for it's super hot. Y'all, I want to thank all of you for stopping in over here. You know you'll be able to catch me every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, you're going to have some garlic bread here. Eastern Standard Time, I will be here every Saturday in the month of October for Saturday fall soups that I'll be doing a different soup every Saturday at 5 p.m. Come join me over here. Good camaraderie. We can make it. We can shake it up. We can do whatever we need to do. I just really want to get these recipes out here. As you see, this was super simple. But you gotta use now that I've done the hard work for you, right? I've done the measurements. I figured out what I needed, what I didn't need. I figured it out as I go. You watch me. That's why I wanted you to watch me live. So you can see that when I'm over here and I actually put this stuff together, I'm still thinking about the process as I'm doing it. I went over this recipe by chance. I mean, it just happenstance. I went over this recipe with Tia on the Globe beforehand, and I was telling her what I was going to do. She was like, "You gonna do that before you put the when you put the broccoli in there?" And I'm like, "Well, no, I don't want my broccoli like that." So due to having a conversation, it made me rethink how I was going to put the broccoli in. I was originally going to put the broccoli in along with everything else and then use the hand blender, which then would have made the broccoli not have any form like so onto the, you see that? Mm-hmm. But y'all know, over here at Queen's Alchemy, this is where we nourish the mind, the body, and the spirit, all in one place, one channel. Tap in over here. Now, if you need some type of little short, if you're looking for some long form, detailed, make you think, make you say, content, or make you say, content, it's right here. But if you want me to shorten that out for you, or you think anything, you just need a quick message or a quick inspiration or something to lift your mood or change your day, check out Queen's Alchemy's Vibe. Those are short snippets of my channel of different things that I do over here, even though it's a separate channel. And you can go over there and subscribe and watch the shorts. I'm rolling out a new short every day. I'm getting ready to get into 2 shorts a day. So make sure y'all checking that out as well. Okay. Other than that, y'all know about Queendom Garden. Tap into that. And if you want to become a member over here at Queen's Alchemy, you're welcome to join the tribe. I welcome everyone to come over and support the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Coffee No Cream. I appreciate you as well for being in the live and always having my back when it comes down to moderating the chat and keeping everybody feeling welcome. So you are very welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Queen Alchemy Vibes and Queen Alchemy's Garden. Absolutely. Those are my 2 other channels. So I get to celebrate this month with a year on YouTube. So make sure y'all tap in because y'all know I'm going to be doing something special. As soon as I narrow down the date, I don't know why I keep saying the 27th, but it might have been the 27th because I think Jay and I are around the same time. I think hers might be the 17th. It's a 10-day window. But anyway, anywho, I'm out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for entertaining me today as I entertained you. Thank you for watching me create this delicious soup that's still smoking, baby. Cheers. Peace, love, and wellness. I'm out.